Hi everyone, Messy Coder back again with another Sci-Fi face-off review. This time it's Velkin Labs Sci-Fi Laboratory Pack 2, and I got this on a sale, but normally this is on $60 on the Unity Asset Store. We're going to be comparing this with other assets from the Asset Store that are around the same price that we've had a look in the Sci-Fi face-off, such as Dot Team and Triple Bricks Sci-Fi packs. How does it compare? Well, you're going to find out in just a second. Hi everyone, Messy Coder back playing about with another Asset Store review, this time Velkin Labs Sci-Fi Laboratory Pack 2, 1 cent shy of $60 on the Unity Asset Store. This is for the Sci-Fi face-off. I picked this up while it was on a sale, and it's been updated quite a lot since it first came out back in 2015. You get 183 prefabs in this pack. And if we compare this to some of the other ones we've played about with in the Sci-Fi face-off, you'll see that Dot Team, $60. Another Dot Team asset, $60, and Sci-Fi Facility from Triple Brick, $58. If we go over here, you've got this Barking Dog one for $35, and you've got this big one from the Sci-Fi Kit Volume 3 from Creepy Cat, and you're getting, I think it was 500 prefabs in this one here. And over here, you've got the Sci-Fi Industrial Level Kit Volume 2 from Zemo Katsuna, $70, and that one is 1,000 prefabs. It's a massive kit. So 1,000 prefabs, 500 prefabs. This one you're getting 200 prefabs. It's nice and cheap in chips. This one you're getting 263 models. Doesn't say how many prefabs, but you're going to be getting more prefabs than that. That is for sure. We pop over to here. These are where you're getting crazy. It says here 1,000, but that's cheating. That's it. When you combine all these assets together, you're getting 1,000. So this one in itself has about 400 odd or 318 prefabs in this pack, and the Sci-Fi Heavy Station Kit Colony Augmented, you get 451 prefabs in this pack. So price wise, straight out the bat, when we compare the Sci-Fi Laboratory Pack to the other ones in the face-off, value for money compared to a number of prefabs, if you want to do it that way, if you're just talking about quantity rather than quality, it is lacking. It is the smallest yet medium to high priced pack that we've got. Strangely, it's nearly twice the price of the Barking Dog pack, and we get less. We get 200 in this one. So if we have a look here at the top, we've got prefabs level, prefab props. It's got an exclamation mark, so it shows them at the top. That's nice. That's pretty. And inside there, they're all organised very well. And down here you've got level, and inside level you've got the models, and it shows you all the little models you're getting in this pack. Let's grab one of them and open up the mesh here of this. This is 1,000 vert, 724 tries. There's no LODs from what I've seen so far in this pack. If there are any hiding in there, they're doing a good job. This here, freezer, an open freezer. I think this is for a cryogenic freezer, maybe, and it is just shy of 2,000 verts, 1,752 tries. This is a lever, apparently. Looks a bit like a chair, but it's a lever, and his lever is going to be 1,258 verts. Not a huge amount, not a drastically small amount, but you got a bit of a size because you've got these curves here on these pipes. If we pop over to our rooms model folder, let's have a look at some of these badges. We've got this bit of floor. A bit of floor is going to set you back only a couple of hundred, and a doorway. Everyone loves a doorway, and a doorway setting you back only about 600. So I think optimization has been done quite a bit on these models. We've got here this collider as well. Oh, look at that. Separate collider model. Lovely jubbly. Loads of stuff. You also get in this pack, where is he hiding? This panel's mini pack 6. For me, this is the biggest weakness in this pack. It's chucked it in as a nice add-on to pad out the number of models and prefabs that you get in here. But to be honest, the textures in this little add-on, I think, are weak. The UVs are weak. You can even see it here. there, that little line going across. I don't like it. I don't think it was done too well on these. If I just chuck this, let's chuck this thick one in the scene over here, and I'm going to chuck in with paint this panel here. So I want to show you what I mean. So if I just zoom in on those here, focus on them, one-sided here, love it, saving in those polys. And it looks nice. It's simple enough. Some scratch, some dirt, does the job. Nothing special. Even on this side, I like it. Does the job. It's quite nice. If we just rotate that around, I'm just going to rotate this one around so you can see through it. There we go. Now if I pop over to this, on the other side of it, that's where things go a little bit downhill. Look at that. That is weird. That is weird. It's not like you can see through it. It's just weird. And it's not only this one. It's quite a few of them in this as well. So if we find this thick, chunkier one, there you go. Same thing. Look at that. It's all messed up on one side, whereas the other side is normal. So you'll have to push these against the wall if you wanted to use them. I think that's a shame. If you wanted to only see one side of it, you should have just made it one-sided like you did this one. I think that's the weakest thing in this pack, to be honest. Alright, we're in the Test 3 demo scene. I'm going to run around and show you what we're going to have here, and then we're going to play about with the props back in the project scene. Now straight away, I'm going to say that the lab pack, because it is a lab pack, has a lovely collection of tools and props that you'd have in a laboratory, as you'd expect. These look great. The scanner bed thing looks fantastic. It's got this little base unit, it's got these weird things on the walls. Lovely. The thing that I don't like are these silly little displays here. They've got some weird textures on them. I like the emissive texture, it glows nice, but that texture doesn't do anything on there, doesn't animate, and it's quite dull and boring. I love this light thing up here with the tubes hanging down. What are they going to spray out, disinfectant or something, or I don't know. They're fantastic. Again, these are nice. I'll even forgive the low res texture that you've got going here. You can see there. Again, that's, oh, I don't like that. But you look at the walls and you look at the ceilings, you look at the floor, it's all very flat and uninspired. It's the first thing I notice when I look at this. I go, meh. I make that noise, meh. I'm not that excited by it. It's bizarre. Yeah, I go into this little hallway and I look at this and this gets my juices flowing. I'm like, oh, this is really nice. If you saw a screenshot of this, you go, oh, that looks so cool. What a cool sci-fi pack this is. Because the focus of the front is this lovely hallway. And then you walk into the room and everything's flat and textures are just, and it's like here, look at that, uninspired. The other thing is that you've got these hallways, you've got doors, but you don't have any animated or interactable objects. You don't have any scripts on anything. You've got doors, you can animate them yourself, put a script on it yourself and have doors open and close, but nothing in this pack. And for a $60 pack, when we compare it to the other ones in the face-off, they all had animated doors and they had scripts that you could interact with. It's a shame this one doesn't have it. All of these doors and drawers in the unit cupboards can be open and closed, which is fantastic. You can open it, put your props inside it, make it more interesting. You can have your players interact with it, take out the treasure, take out a map, take out the secret code. That's cool, I love it. But the doors I'd like a script. You don't need to have it on there, but I'm comparing it with everything else in the face-off. These monitors, again, with this weird placeholder texture, doesn't animate, doesn't do anything. It annoys me when I look at that and I think $60, but it just doesn't feel like a $60 asset when I walk around the place. Because I'm comparing it to the other I'm comparing it to Dot Team's $60 assets, where you get 300 odd or 400 odd prefabs in the pack, and the textures and the models. Just they sing, they come to life, they're vibrant, they're interesting. Even these tables are just flat and, well, yeah, I like it, I don't love it. That's the best thing I can describe to it. I like it, I don't love it. But yet when you come here again, then your heart starts singing again. It's strange. I go here, I'm like, meh. I come through here, I'm like, yay! Whoa, this is great. Look at these corridors. These are lovely. Oh, what a great corridor. You could use Dungeon Architect or something and fill out your spaceship with these great corridors. It's great. And then you come through here. You look at these really interesting cryogenic freezer things. You go, wow, these are great props. These are really cool. And then you look at this wall and you go, meh. And then you go back on your journey. You look at these textures here, these displays, and you go, oh. You look at this little light thing here and you're like, well, that's a bit blurry, isn't it, and flat. It's a shame. It is a shame. I know it's old, 2015, but it's not that old because he updates it. He updated it last year. Again, you can see these doors here. These doors, if you wanted, you could add a script on it yourself. You could add a script on these doors. Let's find them. Where are we? Where's our little man? Where's our little man? He's over here. So here's the doors, and you could move them around, put a script on here, open and close the doors yourself. But why should we have to when the other assets do it for us? That's the whole point of a face-off, comparing it to something else where you could be spending your money. Would you spend $60 on this or $60 on a dot team asset? Or would you spend a little bit more, $75 odd on the Creepy Cat's massive pack where you get spaceships and vehicles with scripts that you can drive them or fly them? Anti-gravity mode while you're in space. I loved that. It just blew my mind. This pack doesn't. Why can't I just go beep, beep, beep and open this door? These little pods, I love these. So you've got little elements in here that are great. So I'm happy that I bought this on a sale. I really am. If you see this on a sale, pick it up. $30 is a steal. It's, you know, I would say this is a $30 asset. It's a bit harsh to say that for somebody's work. I look at his modern stuff. I look at the horror pack that Velkins have done, and it looks fantastic. It feels AAA. This one doesn't. Let's have a look at this demo scene. It's demo 2 demo scene before we go and have a look at all the props that you get with this pack. Just want to show you them laying around. Obviously you've already seen the scanners and the beds and the chairs, but this is a nice little demo scene where you're showing some other nice exciting lab equipment all thrown together. You've got a weird lift kind of unit over here, elevator you would call it in the States. You've got the most interesting floor units here. Why couldn't you have that in the other demo scene, just to make you go, oh look, there can be interesting things that you'd put all over the place. This unit here, these panels that you get in the add-on, I think that's nice. See, these little add-ons here, that little add-on pack, really help bring this pack alive. But not sure it warrants that $60 price tag. Let's have a look at the props and you tell me what you think. And don't forget, this is a lab pack. So I want to show you the lab props. The weakest part of this pack is silly things like the walls, the ceilings, the floors. The best things about this pack are all of its lab props. I like them. I really do. Because you're buying a lab, I bought this because I wanted a lab pack and I saw it was on sale, 50% off, and I figured this would be a very interesting addition to the Sci-Fi face-off. It's got all the elements that you'd want. You've got the corridors, ceilings, floors, you've got containers, but then you've got the unique element of all this funky lab stuff. With all the other packs had a lab, all the other packs had a small little lab in there. Triple Bricks one had a very fancy lab. We had some kind of weird experimental lab in Creepy Cat's one as well. But this one specifically is a lab pack, and we're expecting it to have lots of freaky little props like these scalpels and things. Oh, look at that. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. There's loads of this stuff, and they work really well. They're the scanners here. I think this is nice with a lot of emissive texture, but this this little display, I hate it. They're just little placeholder textures. They're not animated, they don't show anything, they don't do anything, they don't add any real value. It wouldn't have taken much effort to replace that, and that would have made a massive difference. But these really do annoy me. I know little things like that shouldn't, but it really does. It really annoys me. This is a lovely little bed here, this diagnostic scanner thing. And here's another little component of that. And here's another base of it, another little component. Fantastic. And they've all got this annoying thing on. Oh, it's so frustrating. Office equipment. Again, these just winding me up now. He's got a bigger version. It's not doing anything. It doesn't even help. It doesn't offer anything. And a pad, the Sci-Fi iPad. All it is a big blue screen. The telephone system, big blue screen. I know you're thinking you could add your own on, but at least give us something to work off. A calculator. A calendar. 23rd of April. It's always the 23rd of April. A nice little Labola coffee mug here. An opened one. An organizer. Lots of little things here to fill out your assets, to fill out your projects. Different types of pens. Do we need all these different types of pens? Interesting. A low quality printer here. Speaker. See, now we get into the textures. Not great. Bit bland. Simple. You've got 183 prefabs in here, and a lot of them are these little props. Bizarrely, some of them range from really usable textures to others like, is there a texture on there? I'm not even too sure. Strange feeling that you get. This one I like. This one I like. You just got to go through, I like this, I would use this one, I wouldn't use that one, I would use this one, I wouldn't use that one. The lab light, I like this a lot. These weird little tubes hanging down. It works really well. There's not that much for filling out the ceilings and the floors in this pack, I have to say. There's not that much that you saw in the other packs where the roofs, when you looked up to the ceiling, everything looked like there was a lot of going on. There was cables everywhere, there was weird panels, but you only get that many chairs. We got one chair in here. These little units here, but that weird big X on there. I don't know what that's about. What's that big? What is that X? What is that X for? Someone write in chat. Explain to me what the X for is in there. If anyone's been working in a futuristic lab, you can tell me what it is. Every now and again, you get some interesting lab equipment. Oh, that monitor there looks like it's got a little bit more going on. It's got a pool table. Consoles. They just want to wind me up with these consoles. Nice models. Canisters. It's got a good collection of canisters. If you ever want a canister in your game, come to this asset. You're going to pick yourself up a canister or two. Put comments down below what you think of this sci-fi pack compared to the other ones that we've reviewed so far, from Creeper Cat, Barking Dog, Triple Brick, Zemo Catalan. Let me know what you think about the Dot Team one, same price as this pack. Which one would you go for? Now, sorry to say, this one hasn't progressed to the next stage in the Sci-Fi face-off, in my opinion. As I say, I like it, didn't love it. I would get it again on a sale, but I wouldn't get it full price. I'd get it because the addition of the lab equipment works well, but I wouldn't use any of the walls. I really wouldn't use a lot of these cupboard units, but I would use like these ones. I'd use his lab equipment. I would even use his little hallways. I do like his hallways. That's a shame. Right, if you do like these videos, you want to see more of them, do click on that big juicy red subscribe button that's down below. Click like, put a comment in, because it really does help promote these videos. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. It means a lot. And I also love chatting with you all. Don't forget to join the Discord. The link is down in the description as well. So if you do like it, click it. Until next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time,